Hey everyone, it's the Life Doctor and happy Saturday. I hope that you are recovering nicely from your Christmas eating and festivities. I know that sometimes the struggle to um, maintain, I guess, a healthy lifestyle through the holidays because of all the delicious foods that are not necessarily good for you. But sometimes we give ourselves allowances to kind of eat a little freer than we typically would when it's not the holidays. So anyways, I hope that we are getting back to our healthy eating and exercising and all of that good stuff. But that's really not what this video is about. I wanted to come to you today and talk to you about moving forward with your dreams and not letting your dreams die. What do I mean by that? Well, perhaps God has placed a dream or a major goal on your heart. And maybe this is something that you have not disclosed or shared with anyone else. This is something that is just between you and God, but you know that it's from God and you really feel convicted that this is something you need to do, but for whatever reason, you've been making up excuses, telling yourself why it can't happen, why it won't happen, why it's not going to come to pass. And I just encourage you to rebuke that doubt, because that's a spirit of doubt. And if God has placed something on your heart, then that spirit of doubt is not from Him. So really check yourself and question and really study what that doubt is about. What are those barriers that are preventing you from moving ahead and moving forward with that thing that God has placed on your heart? Now, I'll give you a personal example. For me, I enjoy writing, and I write very well, I would say. In my field, psychology, writing was a huge portion of my graduate studies, and then of course being a professor and a psychologist, it was a huge part of what I had to do on a daily basis in terms of writing reports, grading reports, submitting reports to other professionals that I relate to, like lawyers and judges, etc. So writing for me is something that I enjoy and something that I think I do well at. And for years, my mother has actually been encouraging me to write a book, not necessarily because I write well, but primarily because of my life experiences, relationships, being a pastor's wife, and then also clinical experience as a professional, just to kind of put all that together and come up with something that could be helpful for the masses. And, I thought that this was a really good idea and something that I would find enjoyable and fun to do. But for years, literally for years, I've been putting it off and telling myself why it's not going to work. Oh, I don't have enough time. Oh, well, maybe when the kids are older, I'll have time to write, and this, that, and what have you. But you know what? I said this needs to stop. What is it really about? Why am I coming up with all these excuses? Where is this fear and doubt coming from? Because it's not coming from God. Because you know I have been, given confirmation on a few occasions that this is what I need to do. And my most recent confirmation happened last summer when I was interviewed at an event on a local radio station. And the person interviewing me just came out right the gate saying, "So when's your book coming out?" And I didn't know she was going to ask me about any book coming out. I didn't tell her I was thinking about writing a book, none of that. So I don't know how I don't know what put it on her heart to say that or to ask me about that, except the Holy Spirit, as a way to confirm to me that I need to go ahead and do this. And so I'm happy to say that I have been taking steps towards that goal. So I have completed my first ebook on relationships, and I am in the process of now publishing it, and it will be available very soon in the new year on Amazon for purchase. But I'm saying that to get to this point. What are you doing to take steps towards that thing that God has placed on your heart? Is what you're doing taking you away from that goal, that dream, or bringing you to it? If you have shared your dream or your idea with somebody, are those people encouraging you or dissuading you and feeding you with negativity. You want to be careful who you share your dreams with. You want to be careful who you share your goals with, because not everybody is for you and not everybody wants you to succeed. And if it's something that the Lord has placed on your heart, then it is for you. And let me tell you something, you don't have to do it, because the Lord's not going to force you to do anything. But I'll tell you this, you will miss out on blessings beyond measure if you do not do what God has placed on your heart. And furthermore, what God has placed on your heart, what God has placed on your agenda to do, no one else can do a better job at that particular thing than you, because God has put it for you to do. So don't let anybody discourage you. Don't discourage yourself. Don't walk away from or talk yourself out of what God has for you, because you don't know the blessings that are not just in store for you, but a lot of times the Lord will put something on our hearts, not just to bless us, but to be a blessing to somebody else. You don't know who your book is going to reach. You don't know who your business is going to minister to. You don't know whose life is going to be changed by listening to your music on that album that you need to put out. Okay, so whatever it is, you need to follow in that direction. And it doesn't have to be something huge, and it doesn't have to be necessarily, something like writing a book or opening a business or cutting an album. It could be something on a smaller scale, like maybe an area that you need to move to, or maybe you just need to take a certain office in your church or step down from an office in your church. But whatever it is that God is putting on your heart to do, you need to take steps towards doing it. It might not be realized in the next few months or even the next few years, but at least do your part by taking steps towards the realization of that goal, and the Lord will take care of the rest and open whatever doors need to be opened to make that a reality. Okay, so once again, this is the Life Doctor, and I hope that this was an encouraging word for you. I hope this was a confirmation word for you to go ahead and get started, to taking steps towards what it is you need to do. Okay, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And why don't you share below? Comment on what the Lord has placed on your heart. I would love to hear about it and read about it and be encouraged. Let's encourage each other. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, go ahead and do so. It's absolutely free. And finally, if you are interested in learning more about how you can generate an income from home, go ahead and click the link below that says check out my channel. And I will be happy. I'm sorry, not check out my channel, but check out my biz. Subscribe to my channel. I'll be happy to partner with you and show you how you can do just that. All right, so take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.